Life goes by way too fast to stay at home and wait for things to come to you. You know, you have to get out and find it.
Yeah.
I think one of the reasons why women today have such issues with their weight is because we're so obsessed with the food that we eat. We're not obsessed with what we are passionate about. We're not obsessed. We're not like, hey, what is your dream life? We're like, hey, what did you eat for breakfast today? Oh, you lost weight on that diet? Oh, tell me exactly what you eat. And then you try to copy exactly what that person ate. It doesn't work for you, and you just get into this ridiculous cycle. So I think the way that we could help ourselves and our daughters and the future women in the world is to shift our focus from the food that we eat to what makes us happy.
I think we need to be more open with each other about it. Like, you know, we
Definitely.
go into groups of women and, you know, everybody says like women dress for other women. They don't dress for other men, right?
Yeah.
And so like, if you're like going into a group of women, how cool would it be to be at a dinner party and be like, I really want to eat this, but I'm afraid it's going to make me fat, or something like that. Like whatever's going on in your mind. And then you have your sisters around you rallying, going like, you're crazy. Like you should just eat what you want to eat. Like, or what, or, you know, like, so to like have that support of each other, because we all, I mean, we've all had those experiences. We've all had those like thoughts in our head, and we've probably had it at the same time that our friends have had it, if we're at like dinner parties and
Definitely.
stuff. So to just be more open about the conversation.
Yeah, like bringing that shame into the light.
Yeah.
So, and like, once you do that, it really just helps eliminate any shameful aspects you have around whatever that is.
It's by kind of changing what we see, changing the images that we see. And I really love how you can change your own news feed and the various, you know, social media outlets to show what you want to see. So I want to see clothes on bodies that look like mine, right? So I feel like we have a voice now in a way maybe that we didn't used to, where we can kind of speak to that advertising and speak to what our little girls are seeing, and show that, you know, this is what we want to see. This is kind of the idea of beauty that we want to perpetuate, and it has a lot more to do with what you're using your body for than how your body looks.
And I think another part is breaking through the perfectionism, like the illusion of perfectionism, and women actually being transparent about their lives and about what's real. Because perfectionism doesn't exist. And all we're doing is we're trying to one-up each other constantly. And we walk into a room, it's like we constantly like, am I better or am I less? Am I better or am I worse of this woman or that woman or that? And to like take out the competition and to be real with each other, that my life's not perfect.
You can be you and love yourself, and it's not selfish, and it's not petty, and you deserved, everybody deserves to feel gorgeous and look gorgeous and have that shine from the inside. And everybody that like is here, I think you guys can tell me if you're agreeing or not, but it's like we all allow our own lights to shine. And there's such a problem where we're like, we want to dim other people's, and that's, we learn that from other people. Because we see that happening, and I never realized that that was something that was a problem until the last so many years, as I did try to heal as I've healed my relationship around my body.
It's not just about teaching our daughters that they're beautiful just the way they are, but changing what our sons hear about beauty and what makes someone beautiful.
My wish is simple. It's that for all women to feel that they are enough right now as they are. I remember saying that for the first time, I am enough, and just, it was the first time I had ever thought that, let alone said it out loud, and it was so empowering. And so I wish that all women could feel that way at some point.
And I don't have any little girls really in my life, but I have my 2 grandsons, and I tell them every day, you know, why they're special. Not just that they are, but why you're a unique person, and why why I'm so proud of you. And I think that, you know, that's a hard thing, but we can do it for each other. You know, I think, like you're saying, women are kind of afraid, like if you over compliment someone that their, you know, their ego is too big. Well, I don't really think that that's true. It's like if you have the confidence to be able to go out, the people around you start all coming up together. And I think that's that, you know, whether it's a man or whether it's a woman, it's bringing out the confidence to actually compliment something on what they really mean and bring to the world.
I'm great at my job.
Yeah.
And my relationships are good.
Yeah. And making skinny not the gold standard.
No.
That it's not the end all be all.
No. One other thing I think that not a lot of people focus on anymore is that life is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be like a never-ending climb up a mountain. You're supposed to climb up the mountain, but then you're supposed to look around and say, let's enjoy the view, let's have some fun.
And that was like a huge celebration for me, and then it actually led me, now I do that for other women, and it's so cool, like being able to help, like I've helped you celebrate your body.
It was funny because I gifted myself a boudoir photo shoot with Melissa because I had just like, I mean, we met through Live More Way Less, and also we had some mutual friends, we realized, but it was so funny because I was like, this is awesome, and then I told a couple people, and it was almost like this weird, like, oh, why aren't you doing this? You're like, you're not married, you're not like engaged.
It's like, why not?
I'm like, I'm freaking celebrating my body. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Best believe there is a lot of work done in film, and we don't even realize like how much age is taken away and fat is taken away, and not knowing that and just being honest about that's happening, or showing the real person. Like that would make a huge impact on women everywhere.
And I feel like we can make a difference in that.
Yeah.
And coming together like this is a way to kind of unify our voice and say, hey, we don't want to see that, we want to see this. You know? This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Women are goddesses.
Yeah.
We make life, we nurture life. The power that we as women have every day has been, not to get extreme about it, but I think that there's truth in it. Everything about our more patriarchal society, how advertising is, how culture is, intends to strip us of that power and distract us from that power and make us believe we need to have something in order to have that power. It's just innate in us. Like, I think it's about coming back to what we were born with, you know? Literally, like our birthright.
Yeah, we should all rock bikinis on the beach.